Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. Today we are celebrating Medicine Master Buddha's is it birthday? Birthday, yes. All right. So, Medicine Master Buddha, Dharma door is one of the very important Dharma doors in Mahayana. Because Medicine Master Buddha made 12 great vows when he was cultivating, and he says when he becomes a Buddha, then all these vows will be realized. They're various vows that are designed to give us relief from disease, from illness, from disasters, calamities, getting what we wish, a job, money, love, and so forth. And since we started working, teaching Mahayana, this has been consistently one of the major Dharma doors we've been practicing. And our people have been able to benefit greatly from this particular Dharma door as well. All right? It helps them in their cultivation as well. And so today, I want to proclaim that, to reiterate that we are embarking on the phase where we intend to, in our Dharma propagation, where we intend to strengthen or make this Medicine Master Buddha Dharma door more visible, more popular, more help more people become aware of this Dharma door, because it turns out that this is Dharma ending age. This Medicine Master Buddha Dharma door is disappearing very quickly, because really it seems to yield no effects for the people who cultivate it. So, for example, in the Chinese Buddhist temples, they're still around, but really people are not really buying that much into it. Except for maybe my master's temples in a city, 10,000 Buddhas. You go there, you see like the whole hallway worth of Medicine Master Buddha things. Okay, so it works for them up there. But the rest of the Chinese temples, I've been to many Chinese temples, and primarily it's not that popular anymore. It's because they don't see any results. In particular, I've been to many Vietnamese temples. They practically non-existent. They basically pray to this Medicine Master Buddha, and that's about it. So, unless something happens, this Medicine Master Buddha Dharma door will disappear. It has virtually disappeared in Vietnam temples, and a Chinese temple won't be long anymore. Okay, so it's very simple. We have been benefiting from this particular Dharma door. Not only myself, but all of us have have taken advantage of this. So I think that it's real simple. If we can share our stories of the good things from this Dharma door, maybe more and more people will believe in it, more people would enjoy this Medicine Master Buddha miracles, so that they have another option besides praying to God and all those things. Okay? So I'm inviting you to come forth and share with us your experiences, your stories as well, from this Medicine Master Buddha Dharma door. In particular, we went to Korea recently, And it's about last month when we officially were able to say that we have a permit, we have everything is legit, and people have been coming to that temple, and they're very new. And over in Korea, I don't think they have a Medicine Master Buddha Dharma door. Is there? Do you know? They do? Oh, they do. Okay. But anyway, so people somehow have been coming to the temple and they have some good experiences. So here's a couple of stories that they shared with us. This is what they told us, uncoached, unsolicited. Okay, and then while we're showing this, maybe you can think of your own experiences. Let's see, over here, and let me remind you, there is a woman from the other side of the fence where she probably will tell good stories from the other side as well. We welcome all good stories. Okay, this is from the email we received last night. So this is what from Sienan, our Sakshamana over there. She says, and this is a very recent story. 2 sisters recently started coming to Jewel Mountain Temple in Cheongju. This is the younger sister and the older sister here. They look the same to me. And this is a story reported by the younger sister. So, the younger sister is an office worker at a school. And the school is where our disciple, Ru Shu, okay, who came here. You remember Ru Shu a couple of years ago? Maybe a year ago? She went here because a few Korean friends came here, and so she signed up for a week to do the Chanchi here, and after a week, she changed. She got a lot of a good experience out of it. She became a changed person, and then she went on the next 7 days to a tour of the U.S. She said she apologized. Said I didn't know. I didn't know that I would enjoy it so much. So, but I signed up for the tour already. So she went to the tour, and then she came back to Korea, and then when the temple opened, Jewel Mountain Temple opened, she was there since day one. Okay, and so she's Ru Shu is school teacher, I believe. Anyone remembers her? Tall, young Korean lady. Okay, she used to look more morose than this. She looks too happy nowadays. Okay, that's the 2 children right there. She noticed that her co-worker, Ru Shu, our regular follower in Korea, has recently changed so much. So Ru Shu kept on improving. And so she inquired, the younger sister inquired, and then found out about the Medicine Master Buddha Dharma, and became curious. Okay. And the younger sister started chasing Ru Shu for 2 months to ask her about this Medicine Master Buddha Dharma, curious about the Dharma. And even though she's been a regular follower of the Jogye order, most Buddhist Koreans, majority of the Buddhist Korean Buddhists are followers of the Jogye order, that the biggest Buddhist association in Korea. Yes. Many monks and nuns that we know, our friends, are from that order. What is it? Our own, what's her name again? Sang-wook? Huh? Where is she? She doing kimchi? So, and Earth Store Sunim, who is in San Jose right now, they're all Jogye orders for many years, and she only knows about the traditional Korean Buddhism. She became curious about the Wei-yang lineage. Next. Number 6, she's been a faithful Buddhist follower for 10 years and studied more intensively for 3 years. Typical Korean, they're so intense. However, they felt that she was stuck. She was not really moving forward with her cultivation. This is typical. Cultivation is what people don't realize, that if you follow the Hinayana, this is what all the people know, all the people in the world, Buddhists in the world know, is that Hinayana, and you grind it out. You meditate, you meditate, you meditate, you meditate, and you cultivate hard, and that's it. And hopefully something good happens. In Mahayana, it's not like that. Mahayana, it's a coaching job. Cultivation is that you're practicing under the protection and guidance of someone who hopefully has made it, so that he knows the way, he or she knows the way. Okay, so if that happens, then you progress a lot quicker. If you don't have the proper guidance, typically you will get stuck. I myself was stuck at my master's temples for 4.5 years. Okay, it's because I didn't receive proper coaching. And not only the proper coaching, it's also the environment. You need to have the protection, if you will. Just like we are protected by the police, firemen, National Guard, and so forth. So people don't realize when you cultivate, you need protection. Protection is blessings. It requires blessings, you get protection. So without all these ingredients, you can work as hard you want. And typically, most Buddhist disciples get stuck for decades. I was lucky, I was only stuck for 4.5 years. Okay. And next, she found herself still getting angry, stressful, and still struggles so much. Who doesn't? Who doesn't get angry? Oh, look at that. Malcolm no longer gets angry. Must be enlightened already. How about stressed out? No one is stressed out anymore, you see? And still struggles so much. Life is overwhelming, that's the way it is. Okay? Yeah. She can see there's so much hatred towards others. Okay? Sound familiar? Hey, Xianchun. Sounds familiar? They're so unreasonable. They call last minute, want 50 of those plaques. It's the first time it's okay, but next time it's not acceptable. Clearly, you don't know what customer service is. If you are in the customer service department, you'll be fired. So, some of us, even though they're better and more sincere, they still have so much hatred towards others. Next, she didn't feel significant changes in herself after all the cultivation. What changes should she expect to get? Z. If you cultivate properly, yes, alter D.
Enlightenment.
No. Wrong. Anyone else? What should you expect when you improve in your cultivation? Orange.
Yourself more patient.
More patient. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Yes. Green.
Better physical health.
Better physical health. Anyone else? Yellow. orange, white, whatever. I can't see very well.
So, Master, in my opinion, it will be less anger, less greedy, and less stupid.
Less anger, less greedy, less stupid. Is that real? Is he for real? This guy for real? Where did you come from? Which planet did you come from? What? Black, the spy.
Đó, tới đây tu để tiêu nghiệp thầy.
Eradicate
Mình
karmic
tiêu nghiệp mình cũng không biết làm sao mà tiêu nghiệp.
retribution. Yeah, that's all these Chinese people care. Just, I don't care, just erase my karmic retribution. Whatever I owe, erase it. Especially bank mortgages and so forth, erase it for me. Okay? Okay. No wonder they struggle so much. Yeah? Black?
Con đi dạng Phật thành tới giờ là cũng gần 30 năm.
See,
rồi.
I told you, she'll be advertising the other side.
Con đi dạng Phật thành cũng 30 năm rồi thầy. Mà cúng sám dược sư đó thầy. Con nghe hát thì con hát theo tôi mà không biết cái gì hết trơn á, không biết chữ nào hết trơn á, chữ không biết ở đâu nữa. Cái bữa nay lại cúng, nó không biết ở đâu nữa, cứ người ta hò thì mình hò, người ta hát thì mình hát. Xong cái hỏi cô này ở đâu vậy, dược sư ở đâu vậy, cổ kỹ chứ, chị cổ mới chỉ cho con coi con mới biết, ngày nay mà mới biết mặt của dược sư đó.
Really? There's no medicine master Buddha statue image here in this temple. We are practicing markless medicine master Buddha Dharma. No images whatsoever, no statues whatsoever, unless Z decides to bring the statue out. Yeah, he's been working on it for a month now. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you. If you cultivate and if you improve, what's going to happen? You're going to become more angry, more greedy, even more stupid. Anyone wants to disagree with me? Agree or disagree? Not true? Not true? You guys are all so fake. When you improve, you become angrier when you're angry. When you improve, when you become greedy, you are much greedier. Why is that? When you become stupid, you're even more stupid than before. Why is that? Huh? Let's be real here. Here's orange, pink.
I disagree from
Okay,
own experience.
turn me off this, okay? Someone agrees or something like that. I'm not sure. Or pink or violet or something. Purple, violet.
I think we're more sensitive to our problems. They look bigger.
No, they don't look bigger. You are bigger.
Maybe.
What happens is that you guys are not real. You guys keep on hearing all these commercials from the Buddhist temples. It's not true. If you improve, you're supposed to be more angry. Why? You're stronger. So when you improve, you're stronger. So therefore, when you do good, you are much better. But when you're angry, you're even more angry than before. Does it make sense? Yeah, okay, agree.
Yeah, I remember I asked you a few months ago, I said, since I started cultivating, I kind of started getting meaner to my mom and less patient with her.
There you go. I rest my case.
But you said it would go away, but
It never went away. It got worse.
It might have got a little worse, to be honest with you.
That's improvements. You get it? Because you're stronger. So when you let it out, it's a lot more that comes out. Okay? So what's the difference? The difference is that you're more angry, but you learn to control your anger eventually. Tell your mom that. Tell mom, I may be meaner towards you, but we'll get better. It will not happen as often. Okay? And eventually, it will never happen again. You'll be so proud of me. You get that? That's cultivation. It's, for people who say, I come to the temple, I feel so peaceful, so happy. Not our temples. Our temples, people get angrier, get more stupid. I'm trying to chase the spy away. You see? Agree or disagree? No one wants to talk about it. Yes, Pink.
I disagree because
Turn him off.
I think what I can relate to is you're more passionate in everything. But when I started doing Chan, I'll share an experience with you. I knocked someone's mirror off their car at Amazon when I was at work, and then I got out the car and he flipped out on me really bad. And what I did was I just let him be angry, and it didn't affect me. Because what's the point
No
of
one
getting
is
angry?
perfect. What can I say? Of course, there's always exceptions. Some of us are not, not normal. They improve too quickly. The normal progress is that when you improve, this is the truth, because a lot of people came back to me and said, you said all those good things to me, and all of a sudden I came back. You told me I improved, and I came back. I yelled at my kid, and my kid is now more terrified of me than before. Okay, so that's what most people reported until today. Yes, Green. These people, they don't give up, do they?
Before I started practicing at the temple, I used to get depressed every once in a while, But since I started practicing, after about 3-4 months or something, I kind of stopped falling into those pits of depression. They would last, a day or two, but if I would get depressed, I remember one time I got a little bit upset, but it didn't affect me that much, and I just came to the temple and I recited the medicine master mantra
Thank you.
30 minutes, and then I felt better.
Thank you. It also works on the bad side as well. When you get depressed, the depression actually gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay? So there's a flip side to the coins. Okay? So yes, normally we'll get angry and we get greedy, greedier and angrier than before. That's normal. Okay? But that is when you get angry and greedy. But in many cases, people don't get angry as angry. They don't get angry as often as before. Okay, and it gets the frequency even decreases over time as the more they improve. They get angrier, but it happens a lot less frequently. Okay. Yes, Green. Mensa has a lot of stories to tell. Clearly, they have a lot of problems.
Well, I also feel like if I do get angry, it seems like I'm angrier than I actually am, because inside I don't feel too bad. But like, you know, like my mom will be like, "You are just so mean. I've never seen you be this mean before." You know, she exaggerates a lot, but it's I can see how she thinks that I'm really mean and really angry when I honestly, it's just a little bit of annoyance, but it can seem like I get really angry at her.
In your case, it's not just you. It's more involved than that. We're not talking about that today. Okay. Today, let's keep it PG-13. Okay, can we continue, please? You guys stop fighting me, please. If you help, when I help my commercial message, please help. Okay. She didn't feel significant changes after all the cultivation is normal, because you're not making progress. Nothing changes. Okay? Go for us. Shall we ignore them? Are they with us or for us? Against us. Go ahead. Go for us. Speak.
A Di Đà Phật, thưa thầy, con nghĩ rằng nếu mà chúng ta tu hành có tiến bộ á, thì cái định lực nó mạnh hơn. Mà nếu mình để dùng cái định lực đó để phục vụ cho bản ngã thì tham sân si sẽ tăng. Còn nếu mà mình biết được thiện tri thức chỉ dạy thì cái định lực đó mình sẽ dùng để mình tiến bộ thêm nữa. Và khi mà tiến bộ tới một mức độ nào đó thì sẽ có lòng từ bi nhiều hơn và trí huệ nhiều hơn. A Di Đà Phật.
Right.
Master, I think that whenever you make progress, it means your samadhi power increase. You become stronger. And if you use that samadhi power to serve your ego, then you will increase your greed, hatred, and stupidity. But on the other hand, if you use your samadhi to execute the instruction from the good knowing advisor, then you have a chance to increase more, make more progress, and then one day you will increase your compassion.
And that's also what happened to a lot of people as they keep on improving that naturally happens. The anger, if it ever comes out, it's very even gets stronger as you improve. However, as the higher you improve, the anger doesn't come out anymore. You're able to control it. You're able to recognize your anger a lot faster and put an end to put out that fire so much more quickly than before. So as you get higher and higher level of samadhi, okay, if people make you angry, yes, you can kill. Okay, but you are able to control that, okay, to the point where you will eventually no longer get angry, nor greedy, and so forth. Okay, that's when you really assign to customer service. Okay. Oh, no, ignore that. Don't turn on that. She then talked to another teacher, Hey Sun, who started to come to JMT with Ru Shu. Hey Sun told her there was a big leap for my cultivation since I learned Wei Yang Chan. And she said, when I heard of the leap, I couldn't wait any longer to start the practice. I don't have much time left. Please don't argue with me. She called JMT to learn more about medicine matter Dharma. She was planning to visit JMT over the weekend and take advantage of it. But that very same day, she felt unreasonable fears and pressure while taking a walk as her obstruction came right away. Now, this is an inference. Okay. Her obstruction came right away. We don't know that. Okay. When you listen to this, careful, is a fact or an inference? Okay, this is an inference. We don't know, so don't take it literally. She then called the same day and requested a permanent medicine master Plaque. And who are they? Or younger, older sister? Oh, they look so happy. Look at that. Always good commercials. After the request of medicine master Plaque, the mind was lighter, body is lighter. Her older sister said she was emitting light. Wow, there are miracles here. Her older sister is not a Buddhist. This is a shaman family, by the way. Yeah, shaman. They do the shaman things. They heal you. They give you predictions. Those things. It's family tradition, generation after generation. They're shamans, so they have special abilities, and they actually need to become shamans generation after generation. So one of the reasons she felt compelled to become a shaman, she didn't want to become a shaman, and they forced her. Okay? And she kept getting help. Said, no, stay away from us. Don't give them to us. Anyway, her older sister, not Buddhist, she saw how her younger sister certainly looked better, lighter, and brighter. See, they saw light. I mean, these people are not normal. The older sister called JMT, okay. And then the older sister heard about it. She remembered that she read in the Earth Soul Sutra where it mentioned the good no advisor will take on the burden. Not always. Only when it's not dangerous. After the Plaque request, the older sister had a big fight with the husband. He's been having problems for a few years. The older sister requested a Plaque for the husband, and after the big fight, and they got the mother fight. The father now became more gentle, not causing big fight conflicts with the mother anymore. Okay. That's typical of Asian families, right? The husband is the boss. So, but now women keep on finding the husband. Poor men. The parents were against the daughters doing this temple, questioning them for offering so much money in temples. The parents are changed after that thing. Why do you keep on this black thing here? And tell the daughters now to go to the temples, okay, and do whatever. And the older sister started attending Buddhist ceremonies at us after having good experiences and sitting in Chan. The older sister used to get upset at her job and her husband for everything, and now she doesn't get angry at her husband as much. That's too soon. I don't believe it. The whole family is changing. But sister come regularly to the temple, meditate in full lotus at home daily. This is wonderful. That's what matters. That people change for the better. Okay? The whole temple, and see how those two sisters are changing too. The faces start looking more relaxed, prettier, and peaceful. You should see Ru Shu when she first came to LMT. I look and say, what are you doing here? Okay, look at her now. I think she's happier. It's my gut feeling. Every time I look at her photo of hers, I say, what happened to you? She keeps on evolving. It's kind of nice. Okay, that's it. They're changing too. Faces are more relaxed, pretty, and peaceful. Eyes are more shiny. Eye drops, easy. Does she still want to advertise her temple? Okay, we don't have much time left. Anyone has a story that they'd like to share? Huh? Go for it? Okay, go for it. Go ahead.
Master, I would like to share a story of my family. So with my daughters, before I request the medicine Buddha plaque, she was when she take the test in college, it's very hard for her. She take class, she would drop out or get C, D, F, you name it, and she's very stressed the whole time. But ever since I get that plaque, now she's still working very hard, but she get A. And
What?
yeah,
From CD
and
to A's?
yes, and the anxiety
Wow.
level of her, I think, is improving.
Wow.
Before, she would be so stressed out and would curl herself under the table and cry. It's
Wow.
painful to see my daughter suffering, but
Wow.
everything that
How old is
happened.
she? Wonderful. How old is she? What
Right
grade?
now, she's 20.
20?
Yes.
Wow.
She was stressed ever since she was an 8th grader.
Wow. How
So-
wonderful a story.
And we only start, I think, in July this year, and the improvement is like tremendous. So thank you so much.
The oldest daughter, right? Your oldest daughter?
Yes, my oldest one.
Yeah, I noticed that, the change in her as well. It's tremendous changes.
Yeah,
She looks to be so moody, unhappy, might say
Yeah.
depressed, but now she looks so normal. It's amazing. It's just like when within a week or two, okay, I saw the changes immediately. It's wonderful. Okay.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. Anyone else? Yes. Outside.
Master,
Plaque.
I got a medicine master plaque for my daughter and my son. My daughter used to be very depressed and very, she rebelled. She's very rebellious, and she does all kind of things that a teenager does, and she dropped out of college. She got bad boyfriend, and the most horrible story most teenager now face. She experienced everything, and then I got her the plaque. Within a year, she changed her life. She dropped her abusive boyfriend. She went back to school. She went from a C, D, F student to now she's an honor student at her college, and she picked up career. So now she's studying to be a nurse, and she went from the bottom student to the top, and now she helped tutor all the people in her school.
Oh, how wonderful.
And she's motivated, and she worked very, very hard now on herself. And she got a really nice boyfriend who treat her really, really nicely. My son, he used to let his health go, and since he got the plaque, he is more focused, and he does a lot of exercise now. He's like very muscular and very positive and calm and peaceful. Before, he has a lot of anger issue, and now he accepts everything that comes to him.
Wonderful. Oh, I'm very happy for you. Thank you for sharing the stories. Okay, we're running out of time. Anyone else? Okay. We told you the stories about quickly, but a young teacher, and that's her in Korea. We met I don't know, a couple of years ago. Okay, and tried to get pregnant for a few years, couldn't. And they took. She even the Korea is a very interesting system. They would allow her time off work, right? Something like that. Don't have to work. And then so that they can, she has no stress, so that she can get pregnant. And it's amazing. She did that, and then she still couldn't get pregnant. And then she came to me and said, "I feel so guilty. I'm not pregnant." I said, "What are you talking about?" I didn't understand it. Well, anyway, she said, I feel guilty. I feel I must get pregnant. Otherwise, as a Korean culture, I guess, I'd be losing face or something. So anyway, so that's her right there. And she got a thing, and then she got pregnant right away. And now he's the baby. And beautiful baby story. Oh, look at that. And the baby looks happy too. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Let's continue and do the lunch offering and the lengthening life transference as well. By the way, I heard in the news that we are into the third wave of the COVID-19. Okay, everyone be careful. Don't go to places where you're not supposed to go. Take precautions, but don't be scared. Okay, we have been dealing with this COVID-19 here since last December, and we never have to worry about that, because if you cultivate, you shouldn't have to worry about it. You do it the way we teach you. You meditate properly, you warm up your body. It's not much the COVID-19 can do to you, okay? It's a cold virus. So when you meditate, you recite the mantras, it will create the yang qi, the yang energy inside, and will neutralize the virus. That's why we're not afraid at all. I don't even wear a mask for the last year or so, and haven't been sick yet or even infected yet, okay? So many of our students are like that. So I don't think you have to be worried. I want to stress that, because we are cultivators, and cultivators cannot afford to be fearful when they cultivate, okay? If you are afraid, you cannot become enlightened. Forget it, okay? I don't care. You can be protected. You can stay in your cubicle, and you can stay within your temples, within your house, not get in contact with anyone. You do delivery and all so forth, and don't even step out and sterilize the air and everything you touch. Okay, it doesn't matter, so that you're safe. But if you live in fear like that, if you cultivate being fearful like that, forget it. Okay. It's you will not make progress. Okay, so that's why in our temple I made it very clear since last December. I told my students already. I said, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, and it seems to be correct, because no one has died yet in our temple, as far as we know. Right? And then. Some got infected, yes? And they meditated, that's it. They didn't do anything. They didn't call me, didn't do medicine, didn't do anything. They just meditated. And they killed the virus themselves. So even my own disciples can do that already. Okay? So it goes to prove to you that if you cultivate the way we tell you in this environment, you're safe, nothing to worry about. However, when you go outside, you need to be socially responsible, don't afflict others, wear masks, practice social distancing, okay? Obey the rules of the law. It's the way we should do, okay? But have no fears, okay? Have no fears at all. Don't need to add to the fears that's rampant out there. It's nonsense, okay? And in fact, the people who don't even cultivate, we can even help them. We help a good number of people already who don't meditate, who don't even come to the temple. Okay, so it's nothing to be afraid of. However, this is the third wave already. I'm getting fed up with it. Okay, I'm waiting for our president to get out. Okay, so that because this is his doing, It is not a political message, okay? That the government is not doing a good job neutralizing and taking care of the people. And so this is their doing, and that's why they lost the election, primarily, okay? And they still are not doing their jobs, and therefore I'm waiting for Mr. Biden to be officially recognized. Then, okay, and then we will begin to do something like in LA County, Santa Clara County, because I'm fed up with it. There's no reason for you to be so fearful. Yes, if you have pre-existing conditions, like a woman who happened to, whose brother happened to contact me last week, okay? If you have pre-existing conditions and you don't take care of it right away, tough luck, okay? But for normal people, it's not a big deal. You don't have to be afraid of this COVID-19, okay? And I make you this promise, because today is Medicine Master Buddha's birthday. This Medicine Master Buddha birthday Dharma will help you, protect you against COVID-19, okay? These blessings are enough to protect you from the COVID-19. And so, but just in case, if you are infected, and you are our followers, our supporters, I make you this promise that I will support you, I will back you up so that you don't have to worry about the COVID-19 here. It's child's play to us. It's no threat to us at all. Okay? Have no fear. Live without fear. Okay? And eventually, the world is looking at the wrong side of the equation. They look at vaccine. That's fine for people who believe in prayers. We look at the offense side, where they come in, we kill them. Okay? Any questions or comments? Have no fear. Okay? Go about your own life. Okay? And if you need help, contact us. We will help you. Okay? And this virus here is a demonic thing. They're here to only instill fear and panic among the population because of ignorance. Okay? And I'm trying to tell you that don't fall for it. They're not strong enough to really do damage like cancer or those major illnesses. This illness here is based on instilling fear in you. That's much more damaging than the virus itself. The virus is very weak, and once it comes in, it has to call on your pre-existing conditions to kill you. Okay, but if you take care of yourself, keep it warm, and keep yourself warm, and meditate, and get help from us, and protect your lungs, you should be okay. Okay. I'm fed up with this. I'm really fed up with this because of the stupidity that's going on, and so I can't wait until it's official that this era is coming to an end, and then we start to neutralize them in our counties. It will first for us. We've been doing it for individuals, but for the whole county, no, it might take some time. But should be challenging for us. Okay? All right. Thank you all. Let's do the transference. The lunch offering.